What an absolutely crazy game in Montreal last night. A couple really weird things happened. But first off, I want to talk about what happened to Sam Montembeault. Looked like he maybe pulled something in his leg, but it was a non-contact injury. All of a sudden he was in the game, and next second he was out. This is big for Montreal because obviously we've seen them through the first two games of this series pretty much single-handedly keep Montreal in the game at points. So this is a big loss for them if they can't continue. Now, Dobes has played well earlier in the season, but he hasn't played as well as Montembeault, and he just doesn't have the experience that Montembeault has. Even though it's not a lot, it's still 2 games worth of very good experience. Later on in that same game, we get another goalie injury. Now, how often does that happen? This one's a lot more typical. The Canadians have the puck, they bring it to the zone, they throw it to the middle. Slavkovsky is wide open in front of the net, and he taps it in. In pursuit of him is Dylan Strome, and out of control, he completely runs through Logan Thompson. Now, at first I thought this was a head injury because many suspected that the injury that kept Thompson out for the last 8-ish games of the season, I believe, was because of a shot to the head against the Carolina Hurricanes. So that was at least my initial concern on this play, but as he continued to struggle to get up on the ice, you could see it wasn't his head or just his head that was hurting him. It was a lower body injury, and the replay showed that when Strome runs into him, his left leg gets buckled underneath very awkwardly. So we're probably looking at a ankle, knee, hip injury for Thompson, and that is just not good for the Cap starting goalie, who has also kept them in this series at points. Unfortunately, at this point, I really doubt if LT is going to come back this series. Charlie Lindgren comes in relief and almost immediately lets in a goal. Not really his fault. It seems as if the Capitals were no longer interested in playing this game, but that's just a really scary injury for the Capitals, as Thompson had trouble getting off the ice under his own power. Both teams getting a goalie switch-up really changes the look of this series. Let me know down in the comments below, who do you think this goalie situation helps or hurts more? There's a lot more I want to talk about in this game, so stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, everything. I'll see you guys soon later today as I talk through the entire slate of NHL games we have and hockey news in general. Welcome to Double Shift Hockey.